Good morning again. Welcome back to my Light and Love crew. I have one in archive that I don't know what happened, but the timing was not approved to release according to my core divine team with all the interference. So I just let it be. I just let it be. But I do realize that, I'm nearing the the close of my pro bono spiritual work. But in putting that into context and realizing the journey of my case, I feel that it's appropriate to continue a bit further, because if it's happening to me, I know for sure that it's happening to, I'm hearing less privileged candidates. I don't know why. But these, we are a select grouping of people within the deepest, darkest recesses of the undercurrents. So these are, at least with mine, I know that there's bribery involved, that there was a bribe involved, at least one. And because there is absolutely no explanation. I finally dug up on my lawyer and my ex-lawyer. And it's such a shame to see that, you would have to protect yourself from someone who is delegated to protect you, It's one thing, with family, but they're two separate issues, but kind of under the same umbrella. But if you're paying somebody top dollars, and they don't do their job, you just continue to trust them, that's insane. It's insane. And so I finally looked up the background, the history, and I realized that according to the timing and everything, that somebody, it was all strategy in order to get where he's at. And, so, there's all of these achievements up to a certain point. And then this is while he's working up on his career. And then when he finally had his own organization, that's when all of those, recognitions stopped. And then he was part of this conglomerate, associations, not just awards, recognitions. They're part of associations. Once he started out as a district attorney and did that for 4 years on the very that's I don't know why that's supposed to be low level, but prestige, at the bottom of the ladder, according to where he needed to go. It's building those associations, building that network, and then getting your name out basically in the phone book, a glorified phone book with these recognitions. And then there's a cap to it where now he's part of certified law blah 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 associations, and recognized by this other association that I realize is bullshit energy too, because it's you pay your way in, and it's part of an elite class, elite group. So anyway, there's a lot of things that go on behind closed doors, but it's a known kind of it's a fraternity energy. I don't know if all fraternities are bad. I'm not talking on them. But it's exclusive prestige, but you buy your way in. And everybody scratches each other's back so long as there's constant exchange. And it's it has ethics goes in the back seat, if not the trunk, if not the what is it when somebody trails on behind you. We're gonna go with the Celtic Fairy Tarot, okay? Because they're, I want to know the secrets of, I'm gonna leave it open for spirit. Angels of light and love, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages, my chakras, my auras, my space, and that of my practitioners of light and love. All others must leave, and if they do not, must find their immediate karma. Let's pronounce it together. Let's say it together. The times is coming. So we're going to get all up in the psyche as well. Oh, yes, we are. This is like our little clutch right there. Yeah, so I was looking at this, and I don't know if it's to say that I was discouraged about, like, you know, filing these complaints and all of that, but I think it was more like I realized the associations that he affiliated or founded and is still a part of, those, like, when people are searching for a lawyer, they have, like, no clue who's, like, on the board of directors or this and that. Like, they don't know, like, the deep associations of, like, who has, like, real buying power. And, and so, you know, like, I gotta realize when I saw his age, I was like, you know, he's, by the rate that he's going, he's at the tail end of, you know, when I saw the last trio, I realized, oh, you know, it's not just by the practitioner that conjures up, you know, demons, entities, etc., or come in through, what do you call it? Astrally projecting to mess with my fields and my chakras, but it's the ones that delegate that energy too, especially, you know, that root is where it's really pronounced. And also the practitioners, that chain of command, all struck down. Spirit, what do you want to say? What is it that you want to say with regards to it? Because, you know, like, I know that you would stop me if it were, I don't know why I feel like congestion somewhere, but I was fine earlier today. So somebody's already feeling it when it comes to their health. Their health is starting to be compromised. That's what I'm being told. But, like, to straight up see the grave and, like, someone not showing up to work, like, that's pretty severe for what the causation was, you know, by their own wieldings. Okay, the series, okay. So, this is in 5 languages, like the cover card almost, in reversal. 3 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, the Fool card, and 4 of Pentacles. Okay. I don't understand that first card. It's I think, like, all of these are positive cards. I'm just not sure. I think some things get lost in translation when it comes to different cultures or different languages, different lifestyles maybe, because there's 5 different languages here. And what this tells me is, in order to gain a better understanding, they need to, like, step out of their own shoes, because this is like the Hanged Man. When you're looking at that cover card, you have to look at things objectively, especially when we have a difference of not just opinions, but difference of ways we carry out things. Like, I might be a creative and you might be a logical, or, you know, vice versa. But that's where Spirit is really saying that. But, like, honestly, like, or if you are, like, within the same energy, okay, they're saying that very much celebrated, you know, like, here in the 3D realm, there's so much wealth there. Yeah. This is bliss right here. Happiness, like real happiness, not the shits and giggles. This is like shoot, what is it? What is it they say, shooting shit, you know? This is, like, real happiness. And then, 2 of Pentacles, this is a balance of understanding. Like, we're able to flex to understand other worlds beyond our cognition, and that gives us the greatest benefit. Like, when you believe in your teammates, do you know how much like you empower each other just through like believing in each other? You know, even when there were red flags, when my ex-lawyer was handling some things, I still like infused the element of belief in it. You know what I mean? Like, so anyway, moving on with the journey, you know, it's learning, you know, this is Akashic Records in hand, the Book of Wisdom in hand. This is just being able to indulge in the story as it moves along, you know. I'll entertain you, Spirit, sure. You know, if this is the way it's supposed to, like, go, the route, I know it's a little jagged path, but, like, if this is me handing over, like, groups of head honchos to you, then I am all for it. Let it be. And so it is, yeah? And then, so this is like, okay, so we have ownership here. This is a hands-on experience. Yeah, it's like Goddess Kali right here. 4 hands, right? But like passing that over. Here you go, Spirit. Here you are. I shall defend you. You see? So, like, knowing that I'm already also part, like, a significant part of the spiritual courts, that I also have a mission, a responsibility, I feel like, to assist those who are dealing, like, with corruption in the courts. And the way I saw my... like on the voluntary settlement conference, how much the judge favored his word, his opinion. It wasn't just like gave him, like, you know, recognize him more, but it was more like, so what do you think about this? So what do you think about this? Like giving the highest priority. It was so obvious. So obvious. It was like, what the heck? If he has that much leverage, why did he not bring in the evidence and all the other documents, or why did he not prep for it the way he should have if he was trying to earn a spot, you know? Earn his seat, earn his JD, you know? Like, why did he not do that? Because that would have been an easy win, you know? So... These are for my fellow warriors going through, you know, the corruption of the legal system, navigating through it. Because you gotta have faith. Like, Spirit knows, they know what they're doing. Even better than these people who are scurry off. Who think that they don't, like, that, who insult not just your intelligence, but your very being. It's not just greedy. It's, like, they mean to inflict pain. That's how purposefully ignorant they have become, you know? I saw, his social media profile, and it was with a beer in hand, you know? It's very hard to, you have to be able to search. It's not very hard, but, you know, you pay to get that kind of obliterated, kind of, at face value when you're looking up somebody's name. So, like, you have to, like, search for other keywords in there in order for them to pop up. Oh, yes, it's still visible. You don't control everything. Okay, so these two came up, and then just a few down there. King of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is definitely... saying there's a lot of manipulation with people who are industrious, that are well respected, that hold high power, that there is bullshit relationships built on that. So what are the things that fell here? Okay, the welcoming in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They're not experiencing real happiness for sure. And the introduction is tied with, like, these are all carrots with strings, okay? All the bullet points, everything. But, okay, let's focus on our stuff. Before I pick up the rest of the cards, let's focus on this. Okay, so we, as a polarity, have those also in charge, like, very secret, you know, They know, like, true king's wealth, spirit's wealth, like what you can't backpack with you when you, like, leave this world, when it's like kaput, you know, when you know, like, you can't carry it on. It's like the intangibles here. They understand the intangibles and are high net worth when it comes to that. Okay, and they are true kin, like soul relationships. Okay, this is beyond the veil, and this is as well in the underground. Like, this is secret energy. These are people that hold very private lives, or almost like a double life. But we have their welcoming. Okay, it's already a given. Like, you can come by at any time, that kind of thing. Like, it's yeah, this is a formal invitation that's come off as very, like, casual as well. So this is like the all access pass almost within, like, these grounded terms. Like, you know, they don't control everything, but for with what they do have control over, we have access to. We have allowance to. Okay, so this is like a kind of like this, under the same umbrella as the Ace of Pentacles when Spirit gives us that. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles, yeah, because, like, we bring happiness to the world. Like, this is not just something that's recognizable in energy, but like something that others vibe with. And so when we look at that, setting the tone on the first 5 cards, considering that the last reading engaged with the 5 of Pentacles within the Empress atmosphere, the secret garden, this is what we're looking at. Oh my gosh, my hands, I feel like, that's interesting. The magic is coming alive. Do you see how, like, fruitful this is? This is talking about the secret garden. And that's amazing. You don't even know. That's amazing. But, like, not like, oh my gosh, yeah, this is very, very fruitful. Like, come on. This is definitely engaged with the secret garden. So Spirit wants to remind us to focus on those on what we have going on. Oh my gosh, it chills. Okay. So what fell on my left foot is 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so there's still a lot to recollect from the situation, but in the meantime, we've got, like, things we've got to do. You know, like, I don't want to hear it. Like, I just got to do what I got to do. You know, oh wait, that's 8 of Cups. Yeah, just stepping away from the noise. Like, all of the noise of, like, the bullshit. No. Because, like, we're trying to we're now, like, our foundations are built. That's what this is saying. Like, if we're rushing into, like, the throes of it and getting lost in that shuffle, we could have easily focused that energy on, you know, that foul, that filth, you know? And then but then, like, when we take a moment to, like, regain perspective, just, like, just chill for a second, you know, look at the, this is like stretching on a road trip, okay? Looking at the atmosphere is what I'm hearing, not just the landscape, but the atmosphere, okay? And, then we can really look at that horizon and understand what the secret garden is all about, and that it, you know, this is truly accessible. This is excellent. This is excellent. So, so now that we built the roots, like, fortified them, we're now, like, doing that up top. Do you see that? Like, that's a welcoming. That's even military and Celtic, not just Celtic. But this is celebratory, highly celebratory. This is, I mean, this is even like the 11/11 energy. This is, yeah, but this is home and hearth. And knowing when to step out of a situation that, like, is just congested. That's what I'm feeling, like congestion, right? But then you come back to that energy. Yeah, that's what it's saying. Okay. So this one is 6 of Wands. Yeah, this was from the further end. This is victory. This is the warrior dance. You know, like, you see that on the giant's hands? The hand right there. That's crazy. This is sloth too, because the headpiece is a bird. That's probably why my hand felt like really sparky, like some magic. That's insane. All of them were like face down. That's crazy. But, someone is really going to come through that is the King of Pentacles in the, like, underground, like, level. They're really going to come through. They're going to help us out. We talked about the Lord of the Rings type of energy here. But there's an unblocking here. Or, no, not unblocking. It's 2 of Wands. Okay. So, opportunities are opening up, because our perspective is the openness, the receptivity, and knowing that there's much more to learn along this journey. And it's not saying like, oh, I schooled you, when it comes to what we're doing here. This is more like, because it's not like, in effect, like in your face humbling. This is more like, for us anyway, I'll just say for me. And then, if you're vibing within the same energy. Because I'm not going to grant the same, like, blessings of relief to those who are just taking, So, yeah, this is very good, though. This is, the learning experience here is, like, just due diligence. It's knowing how to like find the calm wherever you are. And it's not just mediating self, but to be able to capture the beauty of what's going on. Because if you are also a light worker, then you get to see like, oh gosh, I'm making an impact here. I'm not just consuming space, consuming goods and services, making connections to get more exposure, or fluff up my rep, but and resume. Hold on real quick. What is that? Oh, but there's so much more to it. So there's the what's the opposite of short-sightedness? Being able to look at things within, I don't know, it's just having a stronger belief system. Because when you trust in whatever you're invested in, you automatically feel safe within what's coming in like the long range. So that's what you're committed to. Otherwise, it's if you're like short-sighted, then you're making like you're scurrying around, you're doing all kinds of like engaging in all kinds of bullshit energy and forming those connections. Like that's what you speak to the world. Like I just realized that I had Orion, on part of my altar. And I just realized that last night and like, just scanning everything. But when I saw Odin's energy yesterday and felt like there was like the chills, like it was like, I don't even know. Like to Odin, like I don't need to do like the basket of, goodies. I don't need like that material stuff is, I'm not going to talk down on it, but that's a nice to have. But being that I need to conserve the goods that I have, like Odin and the others, the other divine forms that help me, the offerings that I give them are in true service. So, okay. Bottom of the deck is 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's been an imbalance. So, what do you want to say about that underneath that? 9 of Cups. And then 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So despite the imbalance, there's like independent, like satiated happiness because there is no lack mindset in it. Like it's gone. And then we have the Queen of Cups right there. Yeah. Coming into awareness. The Hanged Man in reverse. So, you know, the Queen of Cups is highly intuitive. She's already given to herself so she can also offer love to others. But she's also firm because she has hoof energy on the bottom. You know, like she can trot away when she needs to. But you know, like that's like deer, you know, energy. So prance around when she's happy too. Okay. But like firm, like you can hear each footstep here. So again, we have 2 of Cups here, okay, on the top. So this is finally reaching harmonization. Again, this is it Archangel Zadkiel? Who's, gosh, I forgot. Angel of Death or Angel of Transformation? But angelic energy recognizes us to be like very closely related to the Fae. So let's see here. Anything else you want to say, Spirit? Oh, and I realized, because after doing a post reading, I didn't even really intend to do readings through the other energies, but that's what preceded mine until I set the intention. I said, no, just mine, please. And everything showed to be true. But it showed me something about, you know, my ex-lawyer and why him and other weasels are able to treat women with such, like, degradation. How there's so much disgust in their world on coming from a very domestic place, and like I was like, oh, that explains it. And I kind of felt sad there for a second, but I realized, no, this dude is like, no, if I am just one person and he's taken advantage of me that much for X amount of years, decades of bullshit. Like, even if he was doing a good deed, it was for the merit. It was for the long range of just him, for his stuff. Or if he was forced to do the grueling grunt work of earning his name and reputation, yeah, he did not enjoy it. He enjoyed more pulverizing females. Or whoever he accepted, these bids for. So what is this? Go is accentuated. Hello, we'll do it, Spirit. We'll do it. Let's put it right there. Okay. That's on the bottom of the deck. Ugh. Okay. Okay, what goes in the go accentuated form for me, Spirit? Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Okay, so we have sustenance. Like, it's accentuated. No, this one's unmuted though. Oh, I'm being seated at the table. It's go time. This is actively it. This is recuperation. Oh my gosh. From snakes that are walking away. Oh my gosh, they're slithering away. I forget. Do you see that? It's recuperation. Do you know what that means? Like, it's time to recuperate funds and, like, all of that. From the snakes that, like, are just slithering away. They're just, like, scurrying off. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else that you want to add to that, Spirit? Or are we going to get one more frame? Okay. Okay. So it's the message received. You know? The other one was like, it was heading on out to send the message, and now it's back to receive. Okay. So we're receiving the message now. Like, don't sweat the small stuff. This morning when I was brushing my teeth, it was something like didant, 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 didant. You know, it's like kind of like the sound. You know, so it's didant, didant, didant. It's didant, didant, didant. And I heard that. I remember like on like, excuse me. I heard it someplace before when I was a kid, but this is really great. I mean. Okay. Let me see. Thank you, Spirit. So it's just some reassurance. Oh, we got fascination here. We got a lot. Okay, but I'm just going to get fascination. No. I choose you, Pikachu. Fascination. Okay. Oh, work. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. So, like, with the work that we're going to be doing and continuing onwards, not only are we going to be further engaged and fascinated by what we come across and the meaning and the purpose, on the prefixed duration and in hindsight, but also others, we're attracting that energy as well. Others, new heads are being, like, new spirits are being fascinated by us. Even those that are conjured in the darkness, or those that are doing like that handiwork, that have been delegated to do that handiwork, they're fascinated by our work. Like, not just our work ethic, but our outputs, like how precise and accurate and how lovingly spent those are. Like, this is not just getting the job done, but you can tell, like, that added extra ingredient of love, like that the Queen of Cups would deliver. That personal touch. And it's I don't know what else was saying to that, but this is like a new work atmosphere. This is a fresh desk. This is this is a new start. That's great. I love it. Okay, bottom of the deck energy. Okay, so it's staying young, no longer being benched. Okay. Bottom of the deck here is suppress. What does that mean there? Suppress means to kind of like, when you let something, suppress is like to hinder. Okay. Hinder. So that's secret energy of like, okay, so I get to like cut the deck. Say like no to that energy. It's kind of too stupid. Oh, that's funny. So holding on. Okay. That one. Okay, staying young. Okay. That's for their kin group. Holding on. Someone is trying to like suppress there. Oh my gosh, somebody's trying to confuse things. Okay, because, okay, so, oh my gosh, it opened up to stupid again. Okay. Okay, so that's like trying to suppress our speech, okay? Somebody's trying to confuse things because holding on does make more sense to this energy here. Let me see it. To our youth. To that element of like getting up and going and getting at them. Somebody's trying to mix up the energy here. So beware. Be cognizant, like, not cognizant, like, because some things like, you just don't know. You just, like, that's what faith is, really. So, you know, let's look at the top of the deck, retreat. And top of the deck here is get away from like that lack mindset. Like, I have to beg, I have to like be like living in poverty and have that poverty mindset. And We're gonna move away from that, you know? Because the less we think of ourselves, the more others are able to infiltrate with their bullshit energy. Okay, I'm just told to get one more. Success. You see how excellent that is. So that leads to success. Oh. It's getting to know yourself. Yeah, I mean, that's the sacral chakra. Like, that's the birthing area. That's a portal to, that's a portal. Yeah. I'm gonna get one more in there, but it's like with both hands, you know. Oh, okay. Is this a hung jury or this is? That's weird. Confusion. There's a hung jury here. Yeah, people are wondering, like, oh, I don't understand. He's affiliated with so many groups. He's part of the board of this, and then he does all these reputable things. I just don't understand. And like, if I were to provide the evidence, which I would most definitely provide evidence of all of the, like, mess ups, all of the neglect that I was unrightfully billed for, they'll be like, I just don't understand. I don't understand. And it's like, what do you want to say about that? Let's fail. Okay. That's wrong. That's wrong. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. They were saying that fail was this, but that's wrong. I told you, confusion energy. I rebuke that and I send it back. I bind them with your higher selves in mind and our guides. We bind them in their own energies. We bind them. The Hierophant bullshit energy on the surface. We bind them within their own fails, their own sense of failure. We bind them and rebuke them. I'm clear. I'm 100% crystal clear on what's going on here. So, don't rush to help, you know, those that like fail. Let them feel their failure. Let them feel their failure. Let it happen. But I want to see. We don't even have to see it. They're gonna feel it. And since we're empaths, and you know, they're highly receptive, we're gonna know. Because we're also protected, so it's not gonna happen to us, but we're gonna know. We're now going to be informed. We have our boundaries up in which we're not gonna accept everything. But we're going to be notified. You know? So there's that. Okay. And then we're going to access what? We'll use bananagrams. Bananagrams time. I enjoy my work. Which one shall we use? This one? UNIRGOMETZSEOSTXO. I'm going to grab a few more because a few spurted out. Okay. VUGROWDTG. Okay. I see morning. Oh, wait, there's only one N. Pure. Government. Sex. Do you hear that? Ambulance. Rug. Vern. Stephen. Steve. Gore. Ian. Actually, no. That would be because I don't have an A. Ernie. Ernesto. We still have Odin here. And Orion. E.T. is like the only one that's like together. Moreno. Morgue. Oh, yeah. Reminder. Trine. Miguel. No. I think reminder is important here. Reminders. You know what? I'll put remind. Because I think trine is important here. Actually, I can't do it. It's one or the other. Okay. No, I'm putting evident. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Government. Now there's a lot of consonants here. Sim. Simp. So it's something about the government having this operating system that is totally obvious when it comes to ruling, like the branding of how, like, not just social structures, but like it's like almost gatekeeping how culture operates. Like here, like it's the formation of it or destruction of it, the degradation of it. Yeah, because at the very end we have grout. I mean, we could have grunt here, but it's more about the grout, like the things that hold all the tiles together, right? Like when you lay something on the countertops or on the floor, you don't really think about the thing that holds it together, the thing that can easily get dirty. That isn't so easy to clean up. So there's that. Let me see here. Troops. So again, with the military, when it comes to troops, that's what we're talking about as far as the grout that holds. It's like people like backpack on other people's like labor, other people's hard work, like. Anyway, that's the first time I've ever had troops here, or even grout, or even evident. Grow. Wait a second. So instead of troops, I'm not, because like I said, there's confusion energy. So they're trying to use our resources for their own developments. So I claim back W for we hold these truths to be self-evident. A sense of independence there in mindset. Our troops, yep. That's what they're doing. Actually, we can do grew. These things grew evident, like became more and more evident, like as time is passing. So we have U, Z, and X left. So I think there's just this new adventure of like the truth. I'm hearing like those that have gone MIA, you know, or yeah. So that has something to do with our military. And what like the bindings of us. So we have U and X left. The troops are us. Or United States, whatever. So we have X here. And really, when we're looking at this, it's X marks the spot. So let's show you. Do you see that? Right there. Okay. So, now that this reading is officially over, I thank my sponsors, my supporters, all donations provided in light and love. Thank you so very much. This timeless reading has now come to a close. Being so, upon closing all portals, I send all energies back with their appropriate karmas due, effective immediately, with the domino effect that the angels, ancestors, and spirit in many facets and forms, in its most divine forms, sees fit. But I shall initiate that. 'Tis time. Sending you all back with love and light. Thank you for respecting my time, my space, my energies, my work in advance. And I send you back. Close all portals now.